So why did we build this? Ink Lantern is an artificial intelligence platform designed to provide deep insight into all of the components of brand building. It gives you the ability to track progress, but even more importantly, it gives you the ability to learn how to grow. So think of it as a packaged team of expert marketers, strategists, creative brand builders working only for you. Let me show you how this works. On the brand tracker page, you can learn about your competitive position. So for this demo, I will show you an ink lantern that includes all of the most valuable brands in the world. This is real data unsampled of all of these brands. Brand love, first metric we're going to see here, it captures the positive relationship between a brand and its audiences. And it gives you information about yourself, but also about every other competitor. And this is measured on a daily basis. So you can track how your brand progresses, but also how each one of your competitors is doing. Then you can also learn about how you rank against your competitors and those benchmark brands. This can be selected by a specific date range or a full year. The DEI Index gives you information about how your brand is being relevant when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion specifically. The brand breakdown platform lets you dig deeper into elements of how much content each brand is generating. So, for example, Lego in this time frame has over 6,000 posts, and then how they are able to turn those posts into engagement, which is what ultimately matters. And the brand that does that best is McDonald's, generating over 190,000 engagements with every post across platforms. The platform share comparison gives you intelligence on how to best optimize the use of social media. So for this set of brands, we see Instagram is the one generating the highest engagement per post. Also, one of the platforms where the most content is being posted. But TikTok is following shortly after. The top post section, you can actually see what content drives the highest engagement for every brand you like. So here we see that the highest engaging post is by Oatly on TikTok. And if I click on this link, it will actually pull up the post. So you can see that as well. In the pillar breakdown page, you will examine each one of your brand pillars. And the goal here is to equip you with data that helps you drive differentiation. Because if a brand is not different, it will drown in a sea of sameness. The pillar engagement over time gives you information about what pillar is driving the highest engagement across all of the brands, which you can, of course, select just one. We see innovation generating a ton of engagement, experience, inspiration. The brand pillar lets you compare your brand against any other brand and see where you stand out, but also where you have opportunities to grow. We'll look at Netflix, just Netflix, and then overlay Disney on it and see how they are different. This is Disney, this is Netflix. So they are different brands with different strengths. You can learn from it, and this will give you information about that differentiation. The top posts give you access to the best content in each pillar. This should give you inspiration to get your creative juices flowing. So think of it as what is driving the highest engagement in the pillar of innovation for all of these brands. You can click on it on the pillar selector, and it will show you here the actual content by all of these brands or by your own selected brands, what's driving the highest engagement for that. In the keyword analysis page, we will examine the language being used by every brand to create their brand world. I have selected Burger King, and we can see that, of course, a word like the Whopper is very unique to them, so other brands are not using it, and that's why it is so relevant to them. But we can also see things like chicken or fries that are being used a ton in the Burger King universe and are very relevant to them, even though it's not unique to them, right? And here we could see every post, every comment that includes the word fries. In the image analysis page, you will use AI to find the secret ingredient within images that drives the highest engagement. Again, we can look for any brand we want. In this case, I will show you Airbnb, and the feature that drives the highest engagement for them is lamp. If I click on lamp, it will show me to the right all the images where a lamp was detected by our artificial intelligence. So you can see that it's here, but then we see different images where it might be somewhere else. This is a ceiling lamp. These are candles, but there's also a lamp there. And then here, wall lamps. So all of these images have something in common. There is a lamp in it. And on average, they tend to generate higher engagement than other images. This you can do for your own brand, competitors, or benchmark. I hope this demo is useful for you. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to jump on a call with you, show you this live, and answer any questions that you might have. Thank you for making the time to see this.